Let us live within our means. I grew up listening to it a lot. There was also a perception that I had to save money and that spending money on myself was bad. I was the eldest daughter who grew up in a difficult family. So, from a young age, I had a strong idea that I should save money. It was natural to waste time trying to buy something cheaper. Nevertheless, there were many times when I felt guilty for thinking that I had wasted money. When I found out that something was cheaper than what I bought. There were many times when I thought that investing for me was a luxury. I had the idea that not being able to make money was the fault of the environment, society, or others. If I blame others, my poverty might be rationalized. Why am I poor? I must now take responsibility for my feelings and my poverty. As I prepared for this, I realized that many people have bad habits that lead them to be poor. So today I want to share with my friends the 9 habits that inevitably lead to poverty and tips on how to break them. We'll reveal 9 right away. First, everyone else pays and pays me. Second, you want to get rich quickly. Third, you are used to bad debt. Fourth, spend excessive time on SNS or TV. Fifth, there is no goal. Sixth, I don't know much about income and expenses. Seventh, don't read. Eighth, 5 close people, I hang out with toxic people. Ninth, I had a negative attitude. Let's look at them one by one. In Robert Kiyosaki's book Rich Dad Poor Dad, the biggest reason poor people struggle with money is because they have bad habits. The first step is to pay your bills, such as rent, phone bill, subscription, etc., as soon as your paycheck comes in, and pay them last. Paying myself first makes me stronger financially, mentally, and financially. A poor father always pays himself after everyone else has paid. But usually, they didn't have enough money left to pay God after paying all their bills. Rather, there are many times when you can't even pay all the utility bills. Rich dad pays himself first. Even if he's short of money, even if he knows he's in trouble if he doesn't pay the government or his creditors. The pressure makes you financially stronger by figuring out how to make extra money. So at least 10% should be set aside for yourself first. Don't be dragged along by others. Take control of my money for me. In the book Habits is the Answer, Tom Corley, who intensively studied the habits of more than 350 rich and poor people for 5 years, lived a miserable life. They say there are common habits that only poor people have. Poor. Second, you want to get rich quickly. Because they want to get rich quickly, they use gambling or lottery to pursue success without sweating. Invest in a hurry and chase the money. So you get scammed. In fact, I lost money because I invested because I wanted to make money quickly. I lost money again to make up for it. It was a constant repetition. Self-made millionaires do not seek any lightning success. Third, I am used to bad debt. Among the poor, they do not save and are in debt for living expenses. Use your debt to buy luxury bags, clothes, and gifts. The number of people with more than $5,000 in credit card debt is also increasing. Don't buy with credit card debt if you can't afford to pay. A credit card is a way to make money with it. The average credit card interest rate is 22%, and if you fail to repay on time, various benefits and rewards provided by the credit card company will be canceled and the interest rate will continue to rise. If you don't save and spend more than you earn, you'll end up poorer. Fourth, spend excessive time on SNS or TV. There are so many dramas on Netflix these days. The YouTube algorithm recommends interesting videos to me, and TikTok and Instagram match my taste very well. Poor people consume more than an hour of these videos. Self-made millionaires spend less than an hour on video. A productive use of time is a hallmark of millionaires. Waste of time is a characteristic of poor people. Oh, I'm stabbed. Fifth, there is no goal. You don't take the time to paint the life you want. You have to have a goal you want to become so you can persevere and enjoy the process. Even if it is difficult, you can draw a script for each step of the process. You need to take the time to draw a blueprint for your future. Poor people have no plans for life. These days, they say I have to imprint my success on my subconscious. The same goes for the law of attraction in the book The Secret. I need to know what I want so that I can imprint it on my unconscious. I can draw out my short-term and long-term goals. Sixth, I don't know much about income and expenses. The poorer you are, the less you know about your money. Simple think that there is no money left in the bank book and do not study money. When you have money, you want to spend more. There's something called lifestyle inflation and it's spending more as income increases, earning more, spending more. Earning more, buying a bigger house, buying a nicer car. Spending more, getting more. It is a cycle of earning. And it's crazy how normal this is. You need to know your finances and figure out how they work. Making a budget every 3 months and figuring out my financial status is the first step to being rich. People who know exactly where they stand financially know their assets and liabilities. They have a clear goal of where they want to go financially. And every step they need to take to get there. They are more likely to make a lot of money and accumulate wealth compared to people who only fantasize about money and know nothing about it. How you hear about it, how you plan to acquire it, or how to manage it. 7th, don't read. It is said that poor people rarely read. Even if they do, it is said that only a small number of books are read for entertainment. Success requires growth. Growth comes from daily reading and self-learning. If you want to be successful in life, you should work hard on reading for self-development every day. A book is like a mentor to a person. You can meet as many mentors as you want. Rich people read to gain or retain knowledge. 8th, 5 close people. I hang out with toxic people. When I found out about this, I was really shocked. In other words, the average annual salary of the 5 people who spend the most time with me is my income and my appearance. The tendencies of the people around him are implicitly followed in his own way. Success in life requires having the right people around you. If there are many lethargic or lazy people around me, I have no choice but to become like them. If I can't change people, I'll fill them with people I want to resemble with books and videos I watch often. Think that you can only succeed if you fill people around you with the right people, and set the environment. 9th, I had a negative attitude. The 9th habit of poor people is to have a negative attitude. 78% of the poor people whose habit answer appears in author Tom Collier's study. I had a habit of thinking negatively. Because of the negative gaze, you are leading your life to failure. Then, the delusional activation system of the brain and the entity matching many negative thoughts strive to provide. If you think, I don't have much money, this thought secretly connects with the delusional activation system of the brain. The hippocampus directs you to do things that make sure you don't have a lot of money. Nobody believes me. The thought tells your brain to look for people not to trust. If you let negative thoughts rule your thinking, your brain is programmed to fail. Then, with your current financial situation, the possibility of getting out of the circumstances of your life is gone. These negative thoughts become beliefs and work like computer programs. Even worse, if you have children, they will copy your negative mindset. Do you want to pass on poverty to your children? Will you put off change because there are far more important things in life than money? Do you want to pass on bad habits to your children? Habits rule your life. About 40% of the actions we do on a daily basis are called habits. Daily habits accumulate and become life. By controlling your habits, you can take control of your own life. There is no need to live a life of poverty tied to the current environment. So we must become the masters of our lives through the habits of success that lead from poverty to success. What was the bad habit that stood out the most to you? Shall we try not to do even one? Next time, we'll cover ways to get out of these habits. Thanks for watching.